Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Tacoma Two Ways. Um, we'll just go ahead get right into it. We're going into the 2033-2034 season. Rod Brindamore, our beloved head coach, and I agree. We have to get this cup for this team. And I will go. I think penalty kills are going to be the best way to boost the overalls. Just remember, this is two-way forwards and two-way defensemen only. Um, so I didn't set up any preseason, or not preseason, any season goals for everybody. The main ones I did were for the top six. Um, so, uh, like Cohen definitely needs to try and win the Calder. Donsk, try and win the Selkie. Bendahan, fresh off a Rocket Richard trophy, and we'll see if he can do that again. Really need to win a cup because he's proven extremely hard to try and sign. It's just the defense here. The defense is looking absolutely amazing. I mean, probably one of the best defenses I've ever had in a game. And goaltending isn't bad itself. I'm going to make that change. Sorry, Ravensburgen, but and Koznebnikov as well is doing well. When you look at our depth, the AHL, I mean, it's amazing. I know it's a draft to glory, but I did kind of allow myself the occasional undrafted free agent as long as they were uh, a two-way. And Reamstike. Goaltending. Stracon in there with Milroy. Defensively, no one really. Okay, well, mean, he's a low 4 at 24. Yeah, no shot. Yeah, let's just go ahead and sim on up to the end of the season. I'm gonna go to January 1st, because I want to see if we can lock in Bendahan. It's been a while since I've recorded. I know, so we had the offer sheet. On one of our defensemen, they gave us 4 first-round picks. I don't know if we just finished our last year of having 2 first-round picks, or if this is our last year. So I will double check at the start of the new year once the sim is done. Because it was New York, and New York, I believe we got a first overall pick out of it. So I suppose I could go into the scouting reports and see if there's a star anywhere, but I don't really want to stop the simulation. So we're doing very well. 25-3. 27-3. 21-7-3. I mean, we have Rod Brindamore as our head coach. So, all right, January 1st. What I want to do first, propose trade. Let me look at draft picks. Okay. We have 2 more years. 2 more years. Which is wonderful. 2 more years of 2 first round picks. What if I negotiate with you? I want to give you 8 years. A no move clause. Full. And I'll promise you, you will be on the first line. And promise you first line PowerPoint time. I will go ahead and bump up the salary by $250. far as that goes, I mean, I'll do that. Ravensburgen is going to be gone. I mean, yeah. Let me just him a week here and see what he says about the contract. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. View contracts. Bendahan. Enter negotiation. Okay. So we have 20 million in cap space now. It'll be 32, 47. Still not looking too bad. So we will go ahead and sim to the end of the season and see how this team does. And it's looking like they're going to be doing pretty well. I'm extremely excited, like really excited to see what comes from the Islanders pick, because it looked like it was going to be pretty high up, and I mean, when the cap gets a bit rough, those future pieces are going to be really big in keeping this team going. That's why I believe when you have very high talent as an RFA, you have to consider accepting the offer sheet. In normal circumstances, I genuinely don't even think to do that, because I think that you're losing a talented player. But he was a great defenseman for us. But we kind of had a surplus of really good defensemen, and it didn't really hurt us that much to lose him. And I think it's been a while since that episode, but I honestly think we were able to replace him that draft or somewhere along those lines. Maybe it was when we got the first overall pick. I can't remember. It's been a while. But team is on 102 points. Wild has 110. So I don't know if we can catch them in terms of the President's Trophy, but another 50-win season is nothing to complain about. "53 wins, 24 losses, and 25 losses, and 4 overtime losses." Ben DeHaan had 85 goals. 85 goals. G's OPs. Forwards. 85 goals. That's gotta be right there. That's gotta be the Rocket Richard. 134 points. 113 for Donsk. What was your 57%? And a plus minus of 51. Maybe 79, 57. Cohen only had 43 points. I do wonder. Oops, rookie skaters. Lily had 22 points. Let us go. The rookies. Yeah, Thomas Johansson. 26 years old. Okay, Michael Bunting. It would have been close. It would have been close. But what can you do? Unfortunate. Were there any goalies? Oh, okay. Nothing crazy. Defenseman. Cale Makar will once again win the Norris, but Fairchild was in the running. So, second overall. He could very well, if we keep working on his shooting, he could very well be Cale Makar-like. And then forwards. Yeah, Ben DeHaan with the Art Ross. And probably even the Hart. He's the league leader. This guy is just absolutely insane. Definitely going to want to work on his physicality a bit more. But my God. Assists was Donsk. And let me just see. Joey Tanaka. It'll be interesting to see who wins the Selkie. But a man can hope. A man can hope. So we will be playing. There we go. Wow. +3 wrist shot accuracy and power. Shoot pass bias -1. And it does appear the Vancouver Canucks will be. That's what I didn't check. I didn't check the goaltending and see how. Hakana. Cohen. I mean, Cohen didn't win the Calder, so what if... I'm fine doing this. I'm fine putting that top line together to have the best lines possible. You still don't want to change lines. He had 48 points. Not bad, not bad. You don't want to change lines either. None of you guys want to change lines. Very frustrating. You're a rookie, buddy. A rookie. Come on. There we go. Line 3. Fernandez, buddy. Fernandez. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's good. Mr. Berg. Nope. You know, I genuinely don't know why I still have you on this roster. Okay, you are a 4th line player. Please tell me you will... Okay. Well, what was your plus minus of 8? So that second line just does not want to play. Fairchild, will you... No, you won't. Parker, will you? You won't. Schaefer, will you? No, you actually probably won't. Since you want to be a... And then goaltending. Anderson had a 9/11 this season. That's not what I wanted to do. Oopsies. 896. You weren't the best. And we'll put Ravensburgen in. And let's take a look at the Vancouver Canucks. They have Hoglander, Pedersen, Lakiramaki, and that's about it. Jackson Blake. On the fourth line, put up 37 points. Goaltending, Shogard and Blackwood. Defensively, Quinn Hughes, Chubasov, and his merry men of Misfits. Let's go ahead. Game 1. 1-1. We have Malmavara and Backman. Hakana makes it 2-1 for the two ways. Power play can't cash. Penalty kill does a good job. And we will be taking this game 2-1. The 3 stars, Anderson, Malmavara, and Hakana. So that second line really showed up today. Go ahead, sim along to the next game. And I'm not going to change a thing. 1-0. Morris gets one past Shogard. Sordif in the Destroyer, and then Pedersen. So we're tied at 2 apiece heading into the third. Vancouver is putting up shots like it's nothing. Killed the penalty. Seems like we're going into overtime. It's not an important clinching game or an elimination game, so I will continue to sim along. Power play killed off. Ooh. Double overtime. Double overtime. Do I join in? No, we're gonna keep simming. And they win it on the power play. So we are tied to 1 game apiece. They steal one on the road. Not going to change anything, to be honest. Our penalty kill 3-1. Sergeyev, Donsk short-handed, and the Destroyer. The Destroyer again on the power play. Weber makes it 4-2. Power play again. Nope. Parker restores the lead by 2 goals. And we will enjoy a 5-3 win in a 2-1 series lead. The Destroyer had a great game. Just look at the stats here. What line? Lilia was not good. How are the goalies? Anderson. Must have been bumped out. Ravensburgen played for a bit? Can I see what? No, I can't see what happened there. Okay, well, that's weird. Go on to the next game. And we'll just go ahead and get right into it. 3-2. Sordith, Grunstrom, the Destroyer, Clemens, and Berg. Bendahan, Lilia, Basha, and then Donsk. Wow. I'll just go. Okay. Yep. Backman, Basha, Bendahan, Malmavara. So an 8-5 win. 5-point game for Donsk. Wow. Really good. That bottom pair, defense was kind of awful. Poor night defensively. Anderson had a bit of a rough game. Dropped him down to a 9-18. Yikes. Well, here we go. 2-1. So Clements gets one. Then Chinikov and Pedersen. Bendahan gets one. Quinn Hughes gives him the lead. Then Hakana ties it up on the power play. And we'll go. Bendahan gives us the lead. Malmavara again on the power play. Sergeyev. Fernandez. Oh my god. A 5-goal period. Oh my gosh. And we will be advancing into the second round of the playoffs. Awaiting the winner of Seattle and San Jose. So the Leafs sweep the Buffalo. The Habs beat the Panthers in 5. Bruins beat the Penguins in 5. Dallas and Blues are tied up 2-2. Washington and the Blue Jackets. Who will move on? So it'll be Boston and Washington, the Habs and the Maple Leafs, which is actually really funny. San Jose sticks in there. So does Dallas. Dallas takes the lead. Minnesota moves on. And Seattle advances. St. Louis forcing a Game 7. Dallas with a 6-0 shutout. Wow. Wow. Well, I will see you guys in the next series.